This is Ocean's Moonlit Pathways, and I'm Miss MJXOXO. This reading is on Allison and Twitch. But before I start, here is my disclaimer. Everything I say in this reading is alleged. It is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that tarot and oracle card readings are subject to interpretation and they should not be taken as absolute. So the first card says, everybody thinks we're this beautiful, happy family that is far from the truth. The money just isn't coming in the way it used to. I'm effed up right now. I'm trying to get my money back up, but things are different right now. I want to repair our connection. I don't want to argue with you anymore. I just want to be happy and drama-free. Culture vulture, benefiting and profiting from a culture not native to yours. You are a cultural colonizer. I'm working so hard for so little. I need to be better compensated for the work I'm putting in. This is ridiculous. So the M word, the S word. Used and abused. Someone felt used and abused. Someone was used and abused. And when we see the M word and the S word, this was an M word that was made to look like an S word. We'll see that more in this reading, but that's the energy I'm picking up. This involves jealousy, a dead body. I feel like someone took something from his body. Something could have been taken from him after he died. A jealous ex is involved. Someone is feeling deep regret. This could be him or whoever else is involved, or both. There was an unwelcome visit, so maybe even at the hotel room, and an unexpected visit, an unwelcome visit. And when I was pulling cards, I felt a really uncomfortable feeling. I did not feel positive or good, or I didn't feel right doing this reading. Like, I had like anxious energy, and I did see a card that says in fear of their life, and I felt anxious. So I feel like there was an anticipation, almost like someone knowing that something bad was going to happen to them. I also felt like a headache. So I'm wondering if he offed himself. Like, was it something to the head? Because I started to feel a headache, and I also felt super anxious pulling cards. So I feel like it was like a built-up anticipation of knowing that something was going to happen. So it was an unwelcome visit, an unwelcome guest. And someone knows. They know what happened, but they are too scared to tell. And he was backdoored. It was a setup. This situation helped his wife. She stepped into her power. She was praised. This was a come up for her. She was thrusted into the spotlight. I get the energy of someone who always wanted fame, acclaim, fortune, attention. It was fake smiles. They weren't as happy as they seemed. I see like how they were dancing in the videos and stuff like that. Now, doing the cards, I did get the energy that the love was genuine. Like, there was happiness, there was genuine love, but I feel like somewhere along the lines things took a turn. I get the energy that maybe he had done things, you know, men being men. He probably had done some things to her in their connection that kind of like, you know, a woman's scorn is the energy. That's the overall energy that I'm receiving, and everything I say is alleged, you know that, and this is all based on cards and not my personal feelings or opinions or facts. None of this is based on facts. It's all based on tarot cards, oracle cards, but I got the overall energy of a woman scorned. Fake smiles, so they weren't as happy as they seemed. So they were dancing and stuff like that, looking happy, but the happiness wasn't genuine. I get the energy that he was moving on. Like, maybe they separated. They could have lived in separate places, or they could have been estranged. He probably was considering moving. This could have even been him. I don't know if he got fired from the Ellen DeGeneres show, like from the Ellen show. And this could have been him taking his stuff and leaving his job. But I also get the energy of him leaving the relationship. And I don't know, this lady could have a bad reputation, his ex-wife or widow. She could have a bad reputation. And I feel like he was robbed, like I said, and she could be involved allegedly. This is all alleged. It's not fact, like I said, but it was robbed. Somebody feels robbed. She may even feel robbed. Like, I'm getting like emotional robbery. Like, someone not stealing your heart, because that's like a positive thing, but like breaking your heart, stealing your joy, you know, robbing you of your happiness. They've experienced loss, and I'm seeing theft. Yeah, physical and emotional. So she experienced an emotional loss. I feel like her heart was broken. But then she even looks diabolical. Like the feminine energy in this card looks diabolical, the way she's smiling with the thief. So like I said, a woman scorned. What goes around comes around. You do me wrong, I'm going to get you back in return. And she doesn't have regrets, is the energy I'm receiving. Obsessive lover. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. There's a karmic energy involved in this situation. And when it lands on this, it's almost like, oh, you're gonna leave me? Okay, we'll see. She was crying, sad, hurt, upset. This could also be his energy, but then because this is the feminine energy on the card, she was crying up. I feel like he put her through some things, and I don't think she was gonna lay down and take it. It's like enough is enough. Woman scorned. She's holding a grudge. She's pissed about whatever she had to go through. I'm hearing like you made promises. I'm even hearing like a movie, almost like you promised you'd never tell. You promised you'd never tell, but I feel like there was promises made and the promises were broken. These could be promises of loyalty. This could be promises of providing. She probably even performed some spell work. She probably is into candle magic, but she's holding a grudge. And like I said, a woman scorned. This is an angry person. Like you crossed the wrong person. I feel like Twitch was a hustler. He was really about his money. He was making it rain. He was focused on money and getting money. And somebody was a clout chaser. They were clout hungry. I'm picking up her energy. It's a lot of feminine energy under this card. The woman with the bad reputation, the queen rising. So I feel like fame and fortune is something that she always dreamed of, always desired. Says anything and does anything. Makes stuff up, dramatic. Like, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. I'm going to say whatever I have to say to get clout, to get money, to get fame, to get attention, basically. And with the grudge holder on top of that card is dusting it off. You're hiding evidence. It's like committing a crime or committing some type of act and trying to clean up the act, clean off the evidence, hide things. Once again, with this feminine energy, a feminine energy who never has the facts, who makes stuff up, and they lie a lot. Whoever that feminine energy is, you could decide. Judgment, that gives me the energy of him crossing over. You know, in the traditional tarot card, I guess the Rider-Waite version, it's the spirits that are in the ground and they are being called to judgment. So this is an awakening, renewal type energy, but I feel like he has crossed over. He is in a better place. You could see the light in the sky shining down. But I feel like this also gives me a homeless energy, somebody who's dealt with losses and homelessness. I feel like in their relationship there probably were a lot of arguments. I get the energy of pointing fingers at each other, because judgment is also like apportioning blame, pointing fingers at each other. And I don't know if he was like a street performer. Maybe he could be a musician. I know there was a DJ. He could have been, they said he's a DJ Twitch. I know there are DJs like DJ Academics. I don't think DJ Academics is an actual DJ. I don't know where the DJ comes from. But he could be really good with music. He could play the keyboard. But I get the energy of someone, a street entertainer. And even with this, somebody who performed in the streets. I know in California they do stuff like that. Maybe he danced in the streets for money. But I feel like he was a hustler, and this lands on a hustling card. Like, even if he had to go out in the street and perform, he would like create magic, like going from nothing to something, like trying to make anything happen, creating anything to like make something out of nothing is the energy I'm picking up. Like, he made things happen, like with this whole magic thing. And he was somebody that probably had patience. Maybe he could have been a drinker, or there could have been some substance issues, or maybe he wasn't balanced and he needed balance. He could have either had patience, or he needed to be more patient. He needed more control or restraint. I've seen a lot of abuse in the cards. I don't know if he was abusive, but that could also be a thing. Like, maybe he's somebody, when he gets upset, he can't control his mouth and he could say hurtful things. But with this lady, this wife, this widow, I'm getting the energy of, you know, this is all alleged substance abuse with the two animals on the side. But I'm also getting like uncertainty, hidden secrets. lies, deceit is the energy I'm getting. It's like some secrets being held. With the devil, that's like the entertainment industry and codependency. I really feel like she was using him. Maybe there was genuine love, but I feel like I'm getting opportunistic energy also. Like, you are a great opportunity. Like, I'm going to use this opportunity for my advancement is the energy. So this is also about substance abuse and things like that, addictions, codependency. Like I said, there's a darkness, a dark energy that kept them together for some reason. And I feel like maybe he, like, as a hustler with the Page of Pentacles this lands on, I feel like maybe he had some new opportunities that were still in the early stages. Like, maybe people, like, it probably wasn't anything that he jumped on right away, but he did have like new opportunities lined up that were still in the early stages, because he was about his money and he would do anything, I guess, to provide for his family. It almost even looks like there's a child in the back with a helmet on. So it's like he could have been like a really good provider and just really wanted to take care of his kids. Like, that was his focus, and he would do anything, even if that meant driving across country. Maybe they lived separately across country, but even if it meant driving across country for money, business opportunities, he would do that. There's something like the marriage, the wedding, there's something nefarious as far as, I don't know if the wife could end up, the widow could end up remarrying, and somebody feeling regretful. I feel like Twitch felt a lot of regret. I feel like he felt a lot of regret, one, for making certain decisions, maybe even poor decisions is the energy I'm picking up. Maybe feeling like, you know, I was working hard, but beating himself up, because it's like, even though you're working hard, maybe he felt like he could work harder, or he was working so hard and just wasn't seeing like the fruits of his labor. The S word, okay? But I feel like even with the, like, the S word, but why is this being cleaned up? I feel like there was hidden secrets. Something could have happened and people were cleaning up. I'm getting the energy, and I'm getting the desire to say crime scene. Crime scene. Somebody was cleaning up the crime scene. And there's information that's been buried. You know what I'm getting? I'm hearing taking it to the grave. So somebody has a secret. Somebody has information that they are taking to the grave. They will be buried with this information. They're never going to say anything. And this, you know, I don't feel like it was the S word. I feel like it was something that was made to look like it. That moon energy. Somebody's a chameleon or like a lizard. Somebody could blend in. And I get the, and is this on the fake smiles? The fake smiles energy is like faking it till you make it type of energy. And somebody who could easily blend in like a chameleon. So it's like you're hiding your true self, hiding who you are. And I just get the energy of a lot of hidden secrets. There could have been some issues, some financial issues. Maybe they were dealing with a great deal of debt. And this was an abusive, neglectful connection. I feel like there was abuse involved in this connection. And I also feel like maybe Allison felt neglected in this connection. It says man-made disaster. So I get the energy of this being a man-made disaster, the M word, made to look like a natural disaster, the S word. And there's a cover-up, hidden agendas, hidden secrets, and a serial. So I feel like somebody could have made it, like somebody who has done this to other people before. Like, maybe this isn't the first victim. And they are good with covering up crimes, like a hit, backdoor energy type stuff. Look, wicked criminal acts on top of the serial. A poorly received individual with good intentions. Lies being told to negatively change public's perception of you. So I don't know. I feel like recently Allison came out and started saying certain things about her ex-husband, or her late husband is the right term to use, I guess. And some of the things she could have said may not have been true. And maybe she wants to change the public's opinion of him. It says close to being caught. So someone could be close to being caught. There could be some type of investigation going on. Investigators could be gathering solid information to support their arrest. This could be connected to his death or something else. Baneful magic. And once again, the center with the candle work. I feel like she could be into dark magic. She could be into baneful magic. She's holding a grudge. She could do candle work or any type of witchcraft, spell work. And it says a racist white man raising black boys. So I don't know if she gets into a new relationship with someone who is white. And if she has her mixed children, this could even be something that Twitch experienced growing up. I don't know. I don't know if he had his father in his life. This could be his children's future experience. Maybe if his widow remarries or dates a white man, and I don't know. Family hates your spouse. This could be Twitch's family. This could be her family. This could be both families for all I know. And it says, I confess, coming clean, ready to tell all. So I don't know. Is she coming out with a tell-all book or something like that? But somebody's ready to say something and expose something. Someone could have done this already because I'm late in the game with this reading. This could be something that has happened already, or it's going to happen in the near future. And it says, I wasn't perfect. I asked Twitch to speak through the cards and send a message, give a message to I usually like to save this to the end, so let me actually save this to the end. And I pulled on him and Allison's relationship. I pulled on their relationship, and I feel like there was a lot of disappointment. Maybe Allison was demanding. She had expectations on what she wanted. Look, I expect more for us, but you keep disappointing me. And I feel like he was letting her down a lot, disappointing her a lot. I do feel like there was a point in their relationship where things were positive, things were good, but I feel like she disappointed him a lot. And like I said, the overall energy is a woman scorned, loneliness, emptiness. I feel lonely even with you right next to me. It's like we're miles apart. Growth, evolution, resilience, enhancement. As we face life's ups and downs, our love grew, blossoming into a beautiful partnership full of understanding and patience. So I feel like in the beginning things were good, but I feel like she reached a point where she was just tired of him, probably making the same mistakes, constantly disappointing her, not living up to her expectations, and once again breaking promises. You keep promising me things and you're not fulfilling those promises, or you're breaking those promises. And I just really get the energy that she got tired of it. And listen, I don't know, child. I don't know. She seemed like somebody that you don't want to play with. We seen that bad reputation card. Disconnection, separation. So they could have been separated or discussing separation at the time of his death. It feels like we are slowly drifting apart, like we aren't on the same page anymore. So things were really good. And once again, disappointment came out a lot. Let down, unfulfilled, frustration. Disappointment sets in when we can't meet each other's expectations anymore. So it's a lot of disappointment. Disappointment again, unreal, disenchantment. I'm becoming disillusioned, like the love we once had isn't even real anymore. So I feel like there was real, genuine love in the beginning. I'm getting that young puppy love, that fun love. I hear laughter. I feel laughter. I feel like that young gig, like when a woman is giggling and she gets butterflies in her stomach. I see that. But then I feel like as they grew together and she got to know him and started to see how he really moved and really operated, I do feel like he is somebody who really tried hard to provide, but I just feel like things just didn't always go in his favor. Like he's probably somebody that always had to work really hard for everything he had. I don't know his situation. That's the energy I'm picking up. I don't know for a fact. And I feel like his spirit came out in this reading. He wants his family and friends to know. Look, please tell my family and friends who love me that I love them very much and I'm at peace. Thank you and everyone else who has searched for me spiritually and physically. Heaven is my new home. So his spirit came out in this reading. He is an angel. He has crossed over. But I get a lot of like aggressive energy. Look, facing fears, disagreement energy, a lot of arguments, love triangles, turning, taking people having hatred for ex-lovers, the people who they had children with they hate, family interference, third-party energy, so that could be cheating, a jealous coworker. I also got the energy that maybe Twitch could have been seeing someone at the office. This is all alleged. The lack of money stands out to me. There were a lot of financial issues, and I feel like Allison is somebody, she wants wealth, she wants luxury, she wants a certain lifestyle, and I feel like he just wasn't able to provide her the lifestyle that she dreamed of or desired. And it says the family doesn't approve, so I really feel like his family didn't really care for her like that. They could have been discussing breaking up if they weren't low-key broken up. But I also feel like, you know, was he fired from his job? Maybe the Ellen show was canceled. I don't know. And I feel like that could have really impacted him, especially his finances. And look, this is about being betrayed by someone you consider family. This could be an actual family member who is blood, or even a friend that you look at like family. Don't trust them. They have ill intentions for you. They are fake. The love is not real. They are lying to you. Allison and Twitch had an abusive connection. I got more of the energy of verbal abuse. I don't know. It could have been other forms of abuse, but I got a lot of verbal abuse energy. That's a strong energy I got. And look, Bonnie and Clyde, a deadly duo. So 2 people could have worked together to take him out, unfortunately. This was a deadly love affair. A love relationship turned deadly. M-word by a jealous lover. So it's a lot of obsessive lover, dangerous love, abusive relationship leads to, so y'all, I don't know. Bad weather, it could have literally been bad weather, especially with the wildfires and stuff. I don't know if Allison was impacted by that, but this also gives me the energy of them having a tumultuous relationship. Like they probably argued and fought a lot of harsh words were exchanged in their connection. But with them, I'm assuming they're in California. You know, they deal with earthquakes and stuff like that. So, and I asked him if he has any messages. What message does he want his family, friends, and everyone who loves him to receive? And he wants everyone to know that he wasn't perfect, but he did his best. It says, establish a memorial event or gathering to commemorate my life and bring loved ones together in my memory. If only I had known then what I know now, I would have made better choices. And lastly, he says that he regrets any pain he may have inflicted on a specific person through his words, actions, non-action, or silence. He is truly sorry, and for some reason I feel like this is his message to his widow. And on that note, I am praying for everyone involved. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Happy healing, everyone. God bless.